I've had this boat for 10 years and I've got through 3 autopilots, and generally it's because they get water ingress. Now, if your autopilot gets water ingress and still going, you know, it might dry itself out. But if it's got a lot of water in it, it won't. And it's got to dry itself out while you're using it. Otherwise, if you just put it downstairs with water in it, it's stuffed when you come back to it for the next sail. So if you've finished your sail and it's still got water, you can see water on the screen, it looks like a little greenhouse, it's best to take the thing apart and let it dry out. And now if you're on holiday and the thing breaks down on you and it just says 1000, SD1000 or SD2000, and you don't want to mess your holiday up for just because your autopilot's gone wrong, I generally don't worry about the guarantee. I'll rip the damn thing apart. And if you take it apart, you must, because to me, $500 in the autopilot and stopping my holiday because I can't go, if you're desperate, is to take it apart and scrub the card, the electronics card, with a toothbrush. That's after you've very carefully taken the LDC display off. Scrub it with it, take all the wires off, have it in your hand, scrub it with a toothbrush with either ISOPROL, which is water and alcohol, or distilled water, or acetone, and scrub it with that. If you're, and then leave it to dry in the sun, and then put it back in the autopilot. And I've had a great deal of success that way and getting the thing going again. I hope this has been of use to you. I've got another video here just as well, which is how you take one apart and do basically the same thing, but it goes through how you can pull all the wires off and everything else and do the whole thing. If you're at home and you've got the problem with your autopilot and the things there sitting there, I'd watch the video. If you're out on your boat, just remember this, and it'll might save your holiday. I'm at the moment sailing on the Clarence River. Absolutely fantastic place. Up the top's better than down the bottom, and I'm sailing up to Mara at the moment, and going to sit alongside the jetty there for the night, which is free, and there'll be nobody there because nobody's ever on this. You're the only sailing boat on the river, and they've got these beautiful jetties, and go and have a drink in the pub, and then sail on to Grafton the next day and pick your truck where my trailer is, and drive the thing home to Brisbane, which is about 3 hours away.